So just a disclaimer, just before I sat down to start this video, all of my PMS kicked in and I get so lethargic. So I'm currently feeling like level 0. I'm so sorry if this is a little bit low energy. But hello, welcome back to my channel. I love autumn. I don't know what it is about this time of year, but something about it just makes me so warm inside. So I wanted to do an autumn makeup look, something like quite neutral, but you know, a little bit like warming. And I thought, you know what, why don't I use products that I've recently got a hold of or I haven't tried before. Quite a few of these products were gifted to me in a new launches and a couple I just purchased myself. But you know, I like to try new stuff. I feel a little bit low down, but hopefully it's fine. Now, you know what, I'm gonna move it quickly. Okay, that's a bit better, isn't it? Also, do you like my t-shirt? It's from Oliver and Frank. It says, "Be kind to your mind." I'll link it in the description because I just love it. So we're gonna start with a lip balm that I've not yet tried. It is called Papaya Lips, Pore with Calendula. Soothe and hydrate, 100% natural. I should mention, as per, all of these brands are cruelty-free and there'll be links in the description where you can find them. So let's put on this lip balm. Ooh, it comes out this really nice, like, creamy texture. Very different to normal lip balms. That's a really nice texture. Let's start with primer. Today we are using the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Defense Radiant Tint Protective Moisturizer. It's a little bit of a mouthful. It's in the colour Soft Radiance. And basically they sent me a really interesting press release with this. It's a kind of UV, although, wow, I've used a bit too much of this. It's kind of like a sun cream in that sense, like it's resistant to sun. Good words, but also resistant to blue light, which is what is emitted from our laptops and phones. I thought that was super cool because, to be honest, those are the lights we're exposed to quite a lot, especially here in England. So it's SPF 30 and then PA+++. I don't know what that means, but I was using it on holiday. I really liked it. Next, I need some coverage on my face. So I'm going to try the all-in-one BB cream from the Body Shop. This isn't new, but I hear good things about it. Colour adapting tinted cream. I actually just realised I don't have a new concealer to show you here, so I'm just gonna have to like run off and conceal after I've done this. So because I was on holiday, I think my skin tone has changed ever so slightly. I'm a little bit darker than I was, which is nice. Oh wow, that's come out really white. Doesn't say how to apply it. I'm gonna get a brush. Okay, that is just like white. Is that meant to be this colour? I'm just gonna conceal and then I'll come back. Okay, so what I did was I mixed the BB cream with a bit of The Ordinary Serum foundation. And I actually really like the result. I think it's just light enough for me. Added a little bit of my Milk Makeup concealer, which I am getting dregs out of. My goodness, have I used that up. But yeah, it offered like a nice lighter coverage when paired with something else, but I don't think I'd use it on its own. Okay, now we move on to bronzer. So we're going to try the Make Bronzing Brick in Joshua Tree. So Make recently launched in the UK. I actually have tried them before. I am a massive lover of their Dew Pot, which is a highlighting pot. It's a really natural, neutral-ish highlight, but it like offers a real nice radiance. So I really like that product. They sent me a couple more to try. So yeah, let's get on and do this guy. It doesn't have a mirror in it, which I quite like. Grab my brush in this. Oh my god, that comes off strong. Also, this is the new Real Techniques Instapot brush. I think it's for like hollowing out your contour, so I guess I'll do that with this. Okay, I've gone for a very light hand. Just trying to go really lightly into my contour area and then up a little bit. This is actually a really good brush for precision. It's a little bit orange for me, I'm not gonna lie. It's nice though. I'll put a little bit across the front of my nose just to highlight my nose tan. Yeah. Okay, so it isn't as good as my Urban Decay Beach bronzer, but it is quite nice. I would usually bronze my forehead as well, but it has actually caught the sun quite a lot while I was away. I don't want to overdo it. Okay, following on from that is one of the more exciting products, to me at least, which is the Stila Heaven's Dew All Over Glimmer, which, oh my god, I went to a Stila event and they let me try this and I was just like, oh, it's so cool. It looks quite similar in finish to Rihanna's new birthday highlight thing that she just released. But yeah, but the interesting thing about it is it's like a cream to powder feeling, so it feels unbelievable. I'm just gonna put a bit on my finger and dab it onto my cheeks. It's very glittery. Oh my goodness, that's so glittery. I think this would be really nice at Christmas and New Year's or as a Christmas present to someone because it's kind of like a bit glamorous, a bit glitzy, but it's also not like, I don't know, you could wear it the rest of the year. It just is very glittery. Now, let's move on to brows. The other day I went and bought this NYX like eyebrow mascara. Is that even the right word? Because I am doing some research into like high street products, like beauty products, so I can do a whole high street cruelty-free face, which is long because most brands in the UK that are cruelty-free are not on the high street. So I've been trying this out and I've only tried it once, so let's do it again. I'm currently growing my brows out as well just to see if I can. You probably shouldn't do stuff like that when you're on YouTube and you're being like filmed a lot and photos taken of you a lot in case it goes wrong, but you know, I thought it was worth giving a go. So that's why my brows are a lot fuller than normal, and also why I think it'll be quite nice to just use what's this called? Brow mascara today. This was recommended to me by lots of people, which is why I bought it. But I don't think it's giving especially good coverage. It is adding some colour, but it doesn't really feel like it's thickening. However, it's got quite a lightweight texture, so it doesn't really feel like your brows are being stuck by something. So if you're into like low-key brow stuff, I do quite like it. Definitely a decent dupe for Glossier's Boy Brow. It definitely isn't the same, but for the price point, it is not bad. Look how bushy my brows are, oh god. Love it. Okay, we're moving on to something quite exciting, which is this Origin palette from Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay have just launched this 42 colour palette. I have opened it, but I haven't actually opened the palette itself yet. So I think they're launching these to compete with kind of like the BH and the Morphe palettes, or Morphe, I don't know how to say it, but it's a big colour palette. I can't remember what price it is on launch, but it's not too expensive at all. And it comes with 42 shades. I know the Origin palette is the kind of neutral, warm neutral side of things. Then there's another palette that's a bit more bold, and then another palette that's like really bold and experimental. Okay, so this is the range of shades you have here. This is quite autumnal, you know, this is quite nice. I love a good butterscotch colour, so I'm kind of attracted to these ones around here. I personally wouldn't wear a lot of these shimmer shades or too many of these darker shades. What's nice about this palette is it does allow for a bit of experimentation, so if you're new to makeup, and you're kind of looking to like play with colours, play with different things that might suit you, but you don't want to, you know, go all out, this might be a really good kind of middle ground palette for you. The mattes swatch super, super well. Oh my goodness, right. Sorry, this is like quite overwhelming actually. I'm gonna try putting together these two right here in the number 3 length. So they seem to be offering like a bright shimmer and a more natural shimmer, or like a dark shimmer and a natural shimmer. Oh, it's a highlight. Oh, I see. Sorry, I just got it. So there's base, the base layer, transitional layer, crease layer, liner, pop, and highlight. Again, that would make it so good for people who are new to eye makeup. So to apply my shadows, I'm going to try these 2 new Instapot brushes, again from Real Techniques. This bigger one is the shade brush, and this smaller one is the crease brush. Okay, so I'm going to go for row 3. So we're currently doing the base. I mean, you can't get that much done with this flat brush. It would be great for packing on colour, but it's not ideal for like blending. This shade is very, very orange on me. It looked like it would be much like warmer in the palette. It feels like a kind of cool peach. I love a good subtle eye. This doesn't feel like all that subtle. So I've quite sunken in eyes, so I'll go very easy on the crease shade. Oh my goodness. Look at how strong that is on me. I should have really moved this a bit closer. This brush is much better. There is way, way too much colour. This is so much warmer than I was expecting. I'm going to move this slightly closer so you can actually see what's going on. It's not bad by any means, but it is dark for me. And these are the 2 lightest colours on this row. So it's this row in number 3. I've just used the top 2 and they come out quite dark on me. And this is me with a tan. Right then, let's do an inner highlight. Yeah, I think this guy at the bottom of the 3 range is best. Can you see that I've got highlight on my inner corner there? I don't think that's that visible. Maybe it needs to be. When applied with a finger, it does work a bit better. I wish my eyes were a better shape for this kind of makeup. Okay, now we're moving on to a new mascara. This is from the Body Shop. It's just their Super Volume Mascara, so I don't think it's new, but it's new to me. I would usually curl my eyelashes before I put on mascara, but I currently have a lash lift. So basically my eyelash has been permed upwards. It's quite exciting for me. I do quite like it. But yeah, this will last for another 2 or 3 weeks, I think. Let's try this mascara. Oh, and already I've printed it. Great, I'm now going to wipe away loads of the makeup I did. So far, I'm not mad keen on this stuff. Okay, I don't think this mascara really works in my lashes. It could be the brush, it could be the mascara, but it makes everything look quite clumpy. It's probably just me though. I have a very like funky kind of lash texture. Yeah, it kind of like adds fibres that make my lashes go like lots of different directions, which isn't that helpful. Such a shame, as I love, love, love the Body Shop skincare. Yeah, it's like a stickier formula, so if you're into that, then it would really work for you. But for my lashes, it just isn't quite right. Okay, this is where we're at so far. We are going to do one final thing, which is lips. I really don't mind this makeup actually in hindsight. I quite like these shades. So for lips, we are trying out a brand called Mina. These guys sent me their lipsticks. They sent me like a whole bunch of them, and I haven't yet tried them. So to start with, we have the lip primer, which I'll put on now. It comes in this little tube, and then you squeeze it out, but a lot comes out. I'm just one of those people that just rubs the excess onto my hands. Makes your lips like a pink colour. And then we're choosing between 501 and 505. I did learn the other day, these colours on the packets are not that similar to the colours in the lipsticks. So let's get them out and have a look. This colour is 505. Okay, that comes out like a real pinky mauve. And this colour is 501. Oh wow, no way. No. Not a colour for me. So we're going to go with 505, which I love because I like the Arctic Monkeys song. We also have a very similar lip liner. This one's in 504. This lip liner is very stiff. This is a much brighter colour than I've been expecting. This is not very good for filling the lips, but it's quite good for lining the lips. See, I found a lot of lip liners that I love, especially at like budget prices, so it takes a lot to compete. That's my lips lined. It's a bit patchy. So I did actually try this little brush end out the other day, and it's very, very stiff, so I won't be using it today. I'm just going to apply this stuff here. Oh my god, this is a completely different colour to the lip liner. I've created a really odd hybrid colour. I do quite like the colour it's come out as. It also applied super evenly, so fair play to Mina. I quite like that, you know? I do quite like that. Okay, I think I'm all done. So this is the finished look. I think I'd either wear the eyes or the lips, so I wouldn't wear them together normally. So for me, the standout product was the lip balm. I loved this. I also really like the Make bronzer, and I actually really loved the Real Techniques Instapot crease brush. So that's my face, all done and autumnal. I feel lovely. Maybe I'll make myself a hot chocolate. It's actually pulled me quite a lot out of my PMS as well, which is fab. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you get the chance, if you could go and check out my new podcast called The Sunday Social, I would love you forever. And yeah, thank you so much. I will see you in my next video.